10 richest women in Africa this year. Number 10. Genevieve NNAJI, net worth $15 million. Genevieve NNAJI is a Nigerian actress, producer, and director who was born on 3rd May 1979. In 2019, the talented actress sold her movie Lionheart to the American streaming service Netflix for $3.8 million. Currently, the actress has an estimated net worth of $15 million. The actress is a businesswoman who seems to have ventured into real estate, and she owns a few of them both in and out of Nigeria. Genevieve also acquired another house in Ghana located around the Achimota area. The house is said to cost about $4 million. Number 9. Elizabeth Bradley, net worth $32 million. Elizabeth Howie Bradley is the daughter of Albert Wessels, the man who brought Toyota to South Africa in 1961. But then she's not just the daughter of Albert Wessels. Bradley is a woman of her own. She earned her PhD in 1996 from Yale University with a concentration in health policy and health economics. Her fortune is obtained from investments in businesses and assets, and her net worth is $32 million. She is a woman of many talents, as she is also the chairperson of Westco Investments, vice chairman of Toyota South Africa Limited, and board member of the blue chip corporations including Standard Bank Group, Hilton Hotel, Rosebank Inn, and a director of Anglo Gold. In 2008, Bradley's holding firm Westco Investments sold a 25% share in Toyota South Africa to Toyota Motor Corporation of Japan for $320 million, with Bradley pocketing at least $150 million. Now you see how wealthy this woman is, and she's just second on our list. Number 8. Sharon Wapmeek, net worth $43.1 million. Sharon Wapmeek is a South African woman who was born on February 26, 1960. She is one of the biggest individual owners in listed lending stock businesses, Octoda Investments and Premium Properties, both created by her father Alec. He is also a partner at TWB Attorneys, a business legal practice in Johannesburg, and her net worth is $43.1 million. Her wealth was amassed through investments and real estate. She took over as a non-executive chairman of Octoda in October 2011 after her father. She is an attorney with a lot of expertise in the real estate market. Number 7. BRIDGET RADEBE, net worth $100 million. BRIDGET RADEBE is another South African who was born on 26 February 1960. The 63-year-old woman began a successful career as a mine worker, managing individual shaft mining operations and overcoming gender inequalities in the process. And just like that, with hard work and determination, she grew to become one of the most successful women in South Africa. Her mining activities in gold, platinum, uranium, coal, chrome mining, and exploration in South Africa have grown exponentially. With the success of her mining business, BRIDGET has been able to make her way into becoming one of Africa's wealthiest women. BRIDGET RADEBE is presently the president of the South African Mining Development Association and is married to the South African Minister of Justice, Jeff Radebe. Good thing is, she is BRIDGET first before the wife of Jeff Radebe. Number 6. IRENE CHARNLEY, net worth $150 million. IRENE CHARNLEY was born on 6th May 1960 in South Africa. She grew up with her widowed mother and 2 other siblings in the Cape Flats community. This strong woman is the former labor unionist in South Africa with a net worth of $150 million. She worked as a negotiator for the National Union of Mine Workers in South Africa for 13 years before becoming the executive director of MTN, Africa's largest telecom firm. What is it they say about patient dogs? It definitely worked out for her. Charnley is now the CEO of Smile Telecoms, a Mauritius-based telecommunications products firm. She was the driving force behind the MTN's development across Africa and beyond, and was instrumental in the firm's acquisition of Nigerian and Iranian operation licenses. She, however, departed the business in 2007, and controversially, she is a rich woman, however, who no doubt belongs on our list. Number 5. Wendy ACKERMAN, net worth $190 million. Wendy ACKERMAN is a South African retail mogul who is a businesswoman and philanthropist. She's one of the founders and non-executive directors of Pick n Pay Holdings Limited, and her net worth is $190 million. Her husband, Raymond ACKERMAN, controls almost half of the Pick n Pay supermarket businesses in South Africa, a power couple indeed. She is executive director of the $3 billion South African Corporation, which has operations in Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Australia, Namibia, Zambia, and Mozambique. Wendy ACKERMAN is blessed as a woman all round, as God blessed her with 4 children and 12 grandchildren. She is a hardworking woman, wife, mother, and grandmother who is also concerned about the environment and not forgetting that she is very rich too. Number 4. Wendy Applebaum, net worth $259.3 million. Wendy Applebaum is a 58-year-old South African entrepreneur, a lady who joined her father's insurance and real estate firm, Liberty Investors. The South African millionaire is Donald Gordon's only daughter. Wendy is the former vice chairman of Women's Investments Portfolio Limited, Wiphold, and she is no doubt the first women-dominated firm to debut on the Johannesburg Securities Exchange. With assets exceeding 1 billion rand, she made her own money after selling her shares. She ventured into Damon Garrison, a wine vineyard in Stellenbosch's famed wine area, taking us to the next lady on our list. Number 3. Haijabola Shagaya, net worth $630 million. Haija Shagaya is a Nigerian 61 years old businesswoman. She is an entrepreneur, founder, and chairman of Bolus Group International. Bolus Group is a multinational Nigerian corporation with holdings in oil, real estate, finance, and communications. Haija Shagaya is a co-heir of Unity Bank PLC, and she also sits on the board of the National Economic Partnership for Africa's Development, NEPAD, a commercial organization centered in Nigeria. She owns so many townhouses in Nigeria's most exclusive districts, as well as properties in Europe and the United States. Her assets include real estate, banking and finance, as well as oil and gas. She is number 8 in our list because of her net worth being $630 million. Number 2. KENYATTA, net worth $1 billion. The mother of Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta, rearing her 9th decade, KENYATTA, is a billionaire with a portfolio which includes investments, banking, media, and the dairy industry. Mama Kenyatta has a 24.91% share in the Commercial Bank of Africa (CBA). She also owns shares in MediaMax, a media company that owns K24 TV, Amem Radio, and the People newspaper, with a net worth of $1 billion. Number 1. Folorunshor Alakija, net worth $2.5 billion. Meet Folorunshor Alakija, a Nigerian fashion designer and executive director of Famfa Oil. Alakija is a 66-year-old with a net worth of $2.5 billion. In the 70s, she was secretly the former International Merchant Bank of Nigerian super top executive, one of West Africa's first financial institutions, and then she decided to study fashion design in the UK before launching her Nigerian fashion label, Supreme Stitches, and then became the nation's biggest designer in 1985, and that is just less than a year later. Spectacular indeed. That said, that is where we will pack our bags for today's video. Do not forget to subscribe, to leave a comment and a thumbs up, and most importantly, remember to put on your notification bell so that you get notified when we post new videos. Thanks for watching.